Wow, I can feel the sun from here.
Super Mario Sunshine is the GameCube sequel to the famed Mario 64 that first released in 2002 and saw a remake on the Switch on Super Mario 3D All-Stars in September of 2020. Mario Sunshine is another 3D platforming adventure full of charm, a variety of colors and characters, and a soundtrack that will never cease to play in your head. It's a game that generally receives mixed reception, but I personally love this one. And with Sunshine's 20th anniversary right around the corner, I thought it would be the perfect time to let you guys know why I love this game so much. And after playing this game again for the first time in a while, I have some things I want to say about it. I go by Capture Reviews, and these are my thoughts on Super Mario Sunshine. And since this game's been out for literally 20 years now, there will be some spoilers ahead. Super Mario Sunshine is the game I have the fondest memories of from when I was a kid. You see, little CR couldn't afford a GameCube back in the day and had to ask Mama Reviews for a permanent loan with no interest to get one.
And I still haven't paid it off.
She agreed to these terms because she's the best, and I got a purple GameCube and a copy of Mario Sunshine to sink several hours into. In fact, I was so excited and knew so little about video games at the time that when I went to hit save and the game said, "Insert memory card," I said,
"What?"
Yeah, I didn't even have a memory card, so I had to restart the game fresh every single time I played it. I could probably tell you exactly how this opening cutscene starts. Like, for example, it all starts with Peach concerned that something fishy is afoot, and Mario not giving a fuck because he's thinking about food.
Is chivalry dead?
After this, it's pretty simple, you see. Mario is framed for graffitiing a town by someone who looks exactly like him, but bluer. Now, Mario has to clean up the Isle of Delfino by working a 9-to-5 job with his handy-dandy mop and broom. And a futuristic jetpack rocket turbo-powered spray gun water device that we have yet to even come close to replicating in real life. We have failed as a society. Yes, introducing the Flash Liquid Ultra Dowsing Device, or FLUDD. Mario's brand spanking new toy that looks like something you'd get at a Brookstone at the mall where the guy's like, "Oh, have you seen this overpriced nonsensical toy?" And even though I know it's bullshit, I fall for it anyway because I'm a sucker! So anywho, Brookstone's FLUDD is going to accompany Mario throughout his adventure as he cleans up Isle Delfino while simultaneously gathering shines, this game's version of stars. And hey, look at that! We now have 2 mainline 3D Mario games that use stars, and 2 of them that don't use stars. Pick your side now, the war begins soon and blood will be shed. Now, I guarantee you that I can get through the main part of the story of this game before I finish drinking this glass of water. Ready, future me? Go! Bowser kidnaps Peach and you have to save her.
Come on!
Yep. Mario's gotta save Peach from the mystery blue man and that freaky turtley fuck Bowser, but now also has a job cleaning up Delfino because he's gotta make ends meet. But while keeping the lights on en route to saving the princess, how does this game actually feel? Sunshine features a very clean feeling moveset for the famous plumber. I feel like the GameCube tended to have very solid controls for games across the board, and Sunshine is no exception. Mario's got jumps, triple jumps, dives, spin jumps, backflips, side flips, and everything in between, albeit the ability to punch things like he did in 64. But where Sunshine really makes things interesting is the new capabilities with FLUDD. FLUDD allows Mario to shoot water while standing or moving, hover in the air for a brief amount of time, blast off at hyperspeeds on land or water, or rocket to the fucking moon because, yeah, you can also combine some moves like the spin jump or the side jump with FLUDD in order to defeat some enemies, or just clean up some However, you do have to keep an eye on FLUDD's water meter because, just like my thoughts on, it'll disappear quickly, but it can be revived at a moment's notice.
Right?
Find a body of water, replenish your tank, and bam! It's time to FLUDD piss all over those enemies. Also, later in this game, we get to use our old dinosaur pal, Yoshi. Yoshi's presence in this game is surprisingly balanced with the rest of it. He's flat out required for a few levels or to reach certain areas, but he doesn't hog the spotlight, and this is still Mario and FLUDD's show. Overall, I really like this moveset. Mario's movements are really smooth and feel great on the GameCube controller. It doesn't feel too bare, and the addition of FLUDD truly is a unique way to navigate courses and piss off the fan base. Ah yes, the old Mario Sunshine is stupid for having FLUDD argument. To those that think this game is too easy or too different because of FLUDD, the door's literally right there. I won't miss you. No, I'm kidding. I get it. FLUDD is vastly different than anything the series had seen up to this point, and frankly still is. Cappy essentially opened a whole new dimension to Mario games and felt separated enough from his normal moveset to warrant such a feature. And on top of that, when you weren't using Cappy to actually capture things, he just gave you an extra jump or extended your jump distance. You can even defeat Mario Odyssey by capturing only a handful of enemies. Flood, on the other hand, is literally the entirety of the game. It's absolutely required to complete the game and do everything. So I think that the argument stems from the fact that this is more so Super Flood Sunshine than it is Super Mario Sunshine.
Or people are just angry on the internet.
Now, as far as the courses themselves go, Mario Sunshine is a treasure trove of courses that just ooze personality. Each course is set on a different section of Isle Delfino, which I absolutely love. Not that there's anything wrong with the way that Galaxy, Odyssey, or 64 do it, but having each level seamlessly connect to the same island is such a great idea and really helps build the world. I mean, look at Bianco Hills, you can see Rico Harbor, it's right there! I very much prefer this to the other entries' idea of this galaxy or this painting or this section of the globe. Starting off in Delfino Plaza and getting to your next level through a boat ride, a rocket ship, or burning your pupils has never been more fun. Again, there's nothing wrong with the world building in the other games, but I just prefer this one.
You know, defending Mario Sunshine requires a lot of disclaimers.
Fun fact, to help keep this world-building continuity, Nintendo actually planned to have a train service take you to each part of the island at one point. There's even text about this idea still in the game's code. Okay, but what makes these courses just so darn memorable and ooze personality, as I've put it? But we've got rolling decapitated piranha plant heads covered in shit. How much more memorable can you get? In all seriousness, though, what makes these courses so memorable is the sheer amount of creativity and personality each one has. Rico Harbor has you navigating a ton of cargo ships and shipping equipment. Gelato Beach is a gorgeously relaxing area full of neat little surprises. Noki Bay is a vertically oriented course full of hidden rooms and caves. And Corona Mountain makes me want to break the game with this dumb, stupid dumb bolt made of mud. The list goes on!
You know, I've changed a lot about myself and about my channel since my hiatus, but the rage is still there. Okay, maybe not all the way there, but you get the point.
These worlds follow the same concept that Mario 64 established, but with a slight twist. For the most part, each mission in a course has you participate in the exact same area as the last one took place in, but with some pieces moved around, some new characters, or a boss present where there wasn't one before. But this game also provides you with a sub-stage within each main stage. Like in Rico Harbor, there's this side sewer over here that takes you to a fun little timed racing minigame to get a shine, while the rest of the shines take place out in the actual harbor. Also, if this guy calls me pretty weak again, I will sue, and you do not want that.
Bro, do you even know who my father is?
On top of that, you have your usual 100 coins and 8 red coin missions, but there is one mission present in every last stage that is unique to Mario Sunshine: Shadow Mario levels. Everyone's favorite Blue Man Group member appears in each stage with his menacing Gene Simmons tongue, and you have to defeat him one-on-one in a battle. How do you defeat him, you might ask? Yep, you just spray him with water until he falls and pouts like a little bitch, and then ta-da! He disintegrates into the heavens and you get a shine. You have to complete these missions to make it to the final stage, and honestly, they feel like such weak filler missions. I get it, it's supposed to help build the story and whatever, but it's like, really? I just gotta find this guy and spray him with water? And he's not even a Mario clone, he's just Bowser Jr.? Oh, yeah. Spoilers, sorry. But to help pick up the slack, Sunshine offers you plenty of more fun and challenging courses as well. There are these secret levels present in each course that requires you to complete a platformer without FLUDD, and those are indeed known to take 4 years off of your life and are not FGA approved. Like this level with the Chucksters, I f***ing hate you. So much. Please just go away. Then there are the more unique missions to each course. These truly showcase Nintendo's creative side and are an absolute blast. While a good chunk of the more memorable ones are just red coin missions, they're flat out fun red coin missions. The Fluff Festival, Roller Coaster Balloons, My Personal Hell, the list goes on. Yeah, the Watermelon Festival is actually one I've never completed, but my doctor did say it was either never beat the level or get on the waitlist for a pacemaker.
I won't lie, I thought about it.
Of course, there's also regular boss fights in this game, but for the most part, I don't think they're all that memorable. Not that any of them are necessarily bad per se, but aside from Pinna Park and Noki Bay's boss levels, I usually just count them as good, but not great. But that does not mean that none of them are fun. And we can't forget the amount of secret shines and courses available in this game. Delfino has shines littered all over it. You can revisit the first level of Delfino Airstrip to get more shines, and there's also the Poison River level, and the absolute hellspawn that is the Pachinko game. With a solid set of courses, missions that, for the most part, are enjoyable and have a lot of personality to them, Mario Sunshine's level selection has to be appreciated. Each course really carries its own feel and character. Noki Bay is a relaxing course with a rich history. Serena Beach is, as the name implies, serene, but also comes with a haunted hotel full of surprises and twists and turns. Pinna Park is literally a theme park full of vibrant colors, fun little characters, adorable rides, and Bianco Hills is wide open and full of adorable windmills and creeks, which makes it the perfect starter stage, minus the decapitation part. That's f***ed up. And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, Sunshine complements these courses with a soundtrack that is absolutely amazing. Every song in this game fits its stage's feel and matches the overall aesthetic of Mario Sunshine perfectly. Delfino Plaza will always be a favorite of mine, but relaxing songs like Noki Bay or The Sea of Mare are just to die for. And then when it's time to get exciting, we get songs like the event theme that just amp you up. And of course, you gotta mention the jazzy, smooth as hell acapella rendition of the Mario Bros theme for secret levels. Okay. I think I'd rank Galaxy's soundtrack over Sunshine's for a few reasons, but I do wonder what would have happened if they were able to use a live band for this game as well. I would love to hear a remake of this soundtrack someday, and Nintendo, I'm willing to pay you to make it happen.
You like what you see? Make it happen, Nintendo.
So, what's the verdict on Super Mario Sunshine?
I hate it.
No, I'm kidding, of course. While a lot of people rag on this game and refer to it as the black sheep of the series for FLUDD, the Oscar-winning voice acting, some buggy issues, and gameplay that's straight against the norm of Mario, I can't get on board with those arguments. In fact, I think the bugs, the poor voice acting, and other minor flaws with this game make it fun and really give it its own charm.
Or I'm just a nostalgic fanboy who can't say anything bad about it.
This entry wanted to try new things that hadn't been done in a Mario game before, and I have to commend Nintendo for that. I think that, in a sense, Mario Sunshine walked so Galaxy and Odyssey could run. Now, bear with me here and think about this for a second. Before this entry, a Mario game really was just run and jump and stomp on Goombas. FLUDD brought in a new concept and challenged what was the norm for this series at the time. And after this game, we got Galaxy with plenty of concepts that had never been seen before. Lumas and spinning, gravity changing, pole stars, and plenty of new power-ups all hit the scene in that game. Mario Odyssey brought in Cappy and allowed Mario to possess enemies, and again, gain several new moves and power-ups just like FLUDD provides. And I'd like to think that Sunshine had to set the new standard of there is no standard to make that happen. Like if Galaxy came out first and then Sunshine, I think it's possible people would have ragged on Galaxy for being the weird one in this series.
But seriously, I think Sunshine gets way too much hate. I mean, yes, it has its flaws, but so does every game. Maybe the voice acting is terrible, but so is mine. So if you couldn't guess, this game's getting a great rating from me. I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. Yeah, it has its flaws, but those flaws don't take that much away from the overall experience. It's still a 3D Mario game, which is kinda hard to mess up, so if you haven't played this one yet on the GameCube or 3D All-Stars, I highly recommend you give it a shot, because it's honestly so fun. And remember, if you're on Team Stars as opposed to Team Not Stars, then prepare for war. Thank you so much for watching and listening to my thoughts on Super Mario Sunshine. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.